Yeah, in the 2 exhibition games.
What did we shoot today?
23% overall.
23%.
23?
And then 0 for 6 in the second half. Or 0 for 13,
0 for
13 in the second half.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you guys have to do to get that 3 ball going and it'd be an important part of that offense like Pope talked about?
We just got to keep believing ourselves. You know, we know the kind of shots that we're looking for. Coach Pope, he emphasizes, you know, the good shots that we should be looking for every time when we get the ball. And I think, you know, we just got to keep shooting and just be confident with it. I don't feel like we played like ourselves today. We didn't play fully confident as a team. And, you know, just sticking to the basics.
How excited are you to get this thing going for real, though?
Man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the next game. I think like we needed this kind of game. Like we missing some guys, but you know we have enough talent to win a game like this. So that shouldn't be an excuse for us. But I'm just excited for the next game. You know, we're gonna show up and show out.
Georgetown's coach was kind of bragging about Big East basketball. His implication was toughness and physicality. Are you concerned that maybe teams are going to use that as a blueprint to throw against you guys?
No, I don't think that should be a problem moving forward. Like that's going to be a big emphasis. Like big emphasis. Obviously, you know, we missing some guys, but like, you know, teams are gonna know us this year. You know, for defense. So I think today was just like it was kind of just a game for us to just see that we can't take any days off no matter who we play at all.
You guys seem to have kind of some issues on turnovers, ball handling, just kind of keeping track of it. What do you attribute that to?
Just being patient. Coach talked a lot about playing up 2 feet, paying patience, shot fake, and owning the catch and protecting the ball. He talks about it every day, and I just felt like today we were just rushing a little bit. You know, we weren't playing our offense the way we should have been. Yeah, so like we just got to go back to the basics.
Mo, you can teach someone to be a better shooter, a better rebounder, but how do you teach someone to be more physical and play with more physicality?
I just try to I try to tell guys like I don't do anything special. Like, you know, with rebounding, I just go hard and get it. You just got to, it's an effort. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know I've seen guys do it in practice. You know, it's just a matter of, you know, doing it consistently each and every game. So you can't teach hunger.
You talk about learning lessons from a loss like this. What's the biggest lesson learned? Like, what's the biggest takeaway in the locker room over the next couple of days?
The biggest takeaway is don't take no one for granted. You know, we gotta play defense. Like, it starts with practice. You know, guys, like we gotta lock in, stay locked in the defense. The offense is gonna take care of itself. If we weren't on defense, that's how it works. But you know, like we gotta just set back. You know what I'm saying? We got film tomorrow morning. It's gonna be a long film session. We're gonna go over everything that we felt like you know we need to fix. And you know, we felt it in the game. We just didn't make the right adjustments throughout the game.
Is that the benefit of having exhibition games like this, though?
Definitely, yeah.
You don't have to learn it where it counts on your record.
Yeah, that's right. I think this is the right time for us to lose if you want to consider a loss. But it's the right time. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily count, and you know, it gives us time. The season hasn't even started yet, so it gives us time for you know, for moments like in SEC play and March Madness and stuff. You know.
Coach Pope's talked about being a top 10 defense nationally. I think you said top 5 earlier this preseason. What gives you the confidence that that's a realistic goal for this team?
Because we have the intangibles of a defensive team, a top defensive team. We got the size, you know what I'm saying? We got the length, the athleticism. It's just a matter of us just coming together and, you know, being together in the wall, talking, communicating, and you know, being on the same page. I don't feel like we were on the same page today on defense. Like, we had a practice yesterday. We went over like almost everything that they did today, but we didn't execute it on the court today as we should. You know what I'm saying? And we just didn't do a good job adjusting throughout the game.
Do you think there was a letdown from Purdue? Was there a letdown? Did people maybe get a little too high after that one last week? Or?
I'm not too sure what it was. But like I said, like you know, we can't take no team for granted. At the end of the day, we all are basketball players, Division I basketball players, and you know, being at Kentucky, we understand like we got to get the mentality that everyone wants to beat us. You know what I'm saying? We're the program everyone want to beat. So there's no days off here. Like, that's the mentality for it. No days off, no matter who we play at all.
No, you've been doing.
Cheer him back up.
I mean, we got to have a good 3 days of practice. Well, actually, probably 4 or 5 days of practice. And then, you know, next time we come back out here, you know, we got to show that we learned from our mistakes. And, I mean, he is a very positive coach, but, you know, no coach likes to lose, and especially not at home. But I feel like we have to go out there and just show them that we've learned from our mistakes. Obviously, we had a lot of mistakes tonight, so.
What's the biggest lesson learned for you? I mean, I know there will be film session tomorrow, but just in the immediate aftermath, what's the biggest takeaway for you that can get better quickly?
For the game or myself?
For the game,
game?
Collectively.
Yeah, for the game, I feel like we got to do a better job on the defense. Our consistency on defense. You know, we can some games we can't be good, and the next games we're bad. Like we gotta be keyed in. I mean, every single night. We have to talk more on the defensive end, and then offensive, we just got to get to our sets. I feel like when teams blow us up or like try and be physical, we should want that, because you know we could get to cuts, we could get to back doors, we could get to just tricking the defense. I feel like we have the way this offense is like designated. I feel like we could like blow up any coverage. So we didn't get to that tonight, but I feel like that's just stuff that comes with reps, and it's a new squad, so it's just finding our rhythm, finding our foot.
I know don't want to make excuses, but not having J-Lo, not having Denzel, how difficult is that when you're trying to do what you were just talking about there?
I mean, we want all our guys out there for sure. Definitely is difficult with our PG1 out, and then I mean he's our starting guard as well, but he's also PG too. So I mean it definitely is tough, but we got next man up mentality. We practice every single day with different lineups, different guys at different positions, so we should be comfortable in every single position.
Georgetown's coach made a big deal about talking about Big East basketball. What does that mean to you?
Big East basketball? I don't know. This is my first time playing a Big East team.
I think his implication was how physical they played and toughness. And are you concerned that other teams will maybe use that as a blueprint to kind of go against you guys?
Yeah, I hope so. I feel like teams are gonna try a whole lot of stuff, but we're gonna learn from this. Like it's fine if other teams want to do that, but we're gonna learn from this for sure.
Which one is a more true assessment of where the team is at, to be the #1 team, or who's still at Georgetown?
I feel like you said
which one is a more true assessment of where the team is at right now?
I mean we're getting better every single day. Yeah, we just beat the #1 team, and then we lost to Georgetown, but I feel like that's just how basketball goes. We were off today. We wasn't making shots. Defensively, we wasn't keyed in. So, I mean, I still think we one of the best teams in the country, probably the best team in the country. I just feel like we was off today, and we'll bounce back for sure, especially once we get our guys back.
Otega, there was that loss early last season up in New York with Ohio State, the loss. With this, you kind of learn some of the same lessons in a game like this, only it doesn't count. Is there some value in that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we just thankful it don't count, really. But I feel like after the loss, we're going to be super hungry. We have all the guys that, very competitive group. I feel like Coach Pope and even myself, we've been saying that since the summer. So obviously no one likes to lose. And I think we're just going to bounce back and use this as fuel, to propel us into, the season. Next week is for real. So I just think we're going to use this as fuel.
What was the feeling in the locker room?
Yeah, everyone was down. Obviously, no one wants to lose, and I feel like it took us too long to figure out what was working on the offensive end, and it's just that feeling of just wanting a little more time on the clock, wanting to go back out there, but we know what we should do now. So it was, guys was down for sure, but we had our leaders, obviously uplift everybody. It's just a game we could bounce back. We got practice tomorrow, practice Saturday, opportunities to get better.
You guys said